Citizens of the Reject Nation! It is time to start a new franchise together. That franchise is Insidious! Yeah, baby. It's a Jew Jacked original.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm really excited for this one because we haven't been on something together in a while. And let me tell you something. The people have spoken and they wanted us back together and they wanted us on horror. So Insidious, here we come. Andrew, how are you feeling today?
I am doing fine. I like that we have matching shirts, first of all.
And we didn't do it on purpose.
We did not. We were thinking, like, by the way, as always, my fellow Jew Jack, just in case, because we were doing a horror film, my healthcare card is right there in my wall in case I have a heart attack. How are you feeling? How are you doing?
I got you, dude. Yeah, Greg told me right before we started, he said, make sure you take care of Andrew today. And I said, why? Is something up? He goes, horror movies are hard for him.
They really are.
That's what I'm here for.
Yes.
To be your friend. I'm doing really well. I'm excited to start this. I went to Halloween Horror Nights and I walked through an Insidious maze. And I was like, what is all of this? I have no idea what's going on. And since then, I've been saying I really wanted to talk about Insidious. I wanted to cover Insidious. And now here we are. I just did the Conjureverse. That was all James Wan also. And this is James Wan. So this is a very clear next step for a horror girly like me. Are you ready to watch this thing?
Let's do it.
Do you know anything about this franchise?
Just that James Wan directed it. That's really all I know. What about you?
Other than walking through and having some like flash images in my head, no, I don't even know who the stars of this franchise are.
Ooh, that's already spooky.
You good, dog?
No.
I don't even have my purge pillow when I need it.
You won't need it right now. I will naturally just be purged.
This is very cool font work.
Yeah, it's very supernatural-esque.
A James Wan film. The only thing we knew.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, the upside down imagery.
Wow. That was very inventive. I like that.
In the Conjureverse, we shot with a lot of kids too. James Wan is not afraid of using kids for fear. I mean that in a good way. They definitely pull at our heartstrings the most.
Whoa. Oh, that silhouette.
It's giving 70s, that curtain. And that phone. Oh. Looks very similar to The Nun.
I have not seen that.
Oh, Patrick Wilson's the star of this franchise as well?
Oh, he was in Aquaman, right?
The Conjuring.
Oh, in The Conjuring. So,
Rose Byrne. Yes, I love her.
Clearly got a very good relationship with James Wan.
Black and white with red all
Lynn
over.
Shaye. So Lynn Shaye is her brother is Robert Shaye. He's came up with the company. What is it? New Line Cinema, the house that Freddie built.
Barbara Hershey.
Bob Shaye.
I wonder
Robert Shaye.
how long we're going to stay in black and white for.
Really like how eerie this score is, Ray, using like strings.
Hey, Andrew, what's black and white and red all over?
I feel like I should know this.
The joke is a newspaper, but my answer here is the opening credits to Insidious.
It's giving me chill. Oh, is that John Leonetti, the director of what's it called, Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
Oh, really?
It
DP
might,
here, huh?
yeah, might be. I might be wrong, but it's giving me chills down my spines. But I'm also digging the score in the early couple minutes.
To me, just off of this brief, what we're watching, it's feeling like a Ghost franchise, right?
Yeah, it's what I'm
like
feeling.
Footsteps
yeah,
and the chair.
that's what I'm feeling too. Oh, Jason Blum.
Was it a Blumhouse thing?
Was that established
I
already?
didn't just see that.
I didn't see it.
We're leaving black and white real quick. Was that room curved or is that a fisheye lens that we were just lightly toying with?
Sure. Okay, so did we just move in here?
So feeling through music. There's a piano there.
Hey, sweetie, what are you
Matching
doing up? Come
PJs.
here. I don't like my room.
Is it haunted?
That's okay. You're still getting used to it. What are you looking at? Some old photos. You want to see?
Looks like you, Mom.
It's me.
It doesn't look like you.
I was a kid once too, believe it or not.
You're old now.
Oh.
How old do you think I am?
Really old.
Oh, have a guess.
Oh my God. Do you recognize that kid?
21.
I just recognized him from Iron Man 3 and Jurassic World.
Show me a picture when Dad was a little kid.
But I don't think we have any.
Show me a picture when I was a little kid.
You are a little kid.
Littler.
She's up, so let's go get some breakfast. Billing department? No! Billing department. Shh.
What year is this movie?
I think it's a 2010.
I need a bowl, Mom. It's too small.
Well, just make it work. Speak to an agent.
Always fun talking to an automated system.
That's me. I'll speak to representative. Speak to
That's me,
representative.
representative. Me too.
Oh, man. What?
Is it a receding hairline?
Every time I think I've pulled you out,
Gray hair.
Gray hair.
roll back in.
Yeah, because 7 of them grow when you pull one.
The old number, if that's possible.
on the floor, Foster.
I missed
Can I have it by the end of the day, please? Yes. Thank you.
I like a lot of these handheld shots and the close-ups.
Him, I feel like I recognize that little kid. Green apple.
Oh,
it's a fake.
Wax? We have no actual fruit. We have plastic fruit.
For presentation.
When do you feel like she went to the grocery store to get fruit for you? Oh. She had them on the shelf.
And honey, if you want to look at my books, please don't leave them all over the floor.
I didn't touch your books.
Are you not going to take the boys to school?
I can't today.
Can't today. Come on. Be helpful, Dad.
Are you going to pick them up?
I can't. I got a PTA meeting. I totally forgot.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, no. Don't cry. I'll see you guys.
Oh my God. I know you got things to do, but be more helpful than that, Dad.
Yeah, I'm looking west.
Healing through music.
Looking that way.
Maybe that's how she beats whatever supernatural thing this is at the end with music.
I kind of think we're going to hear the piano playing and it's a
Oh,
ghost.
that's going to be creepy.
Be here today.
The baby monitor. Was she napping in her jeans? I would be crying too.
Fair point.
Least realistic part of this whole movie is that the baby would stop crying if you put her down. She'd be crying so fast immediately again. What are we hearing? That's a really cool map of the U.S.
I can only see the word Quincy and Isle.
Buddy? Slow down. Hey,
Whoa, this is awesome!
with your brother.
The
Well,
brothers
now it's
seem-
no longer awesome.
The brothers seem super close in age.
Foreshadowing, working on Aquaman one day.
I thought you were going to go for Jaws.
Yeah, but James Wan never worked on Jaws.
Not yet.
Huh. They better not remake that movie.
Have you seen my box of sheet music anywhere?
I don't know, babe. I know we packed them.
I packed them. I know. I can't find them.
Yeah. He said, we packed them. She said, I packed them.
I've unpacked every single box and it's just vanished. I can't find it.
When did the kids turn off the TV?
Well, we'll find out.
It's on.
We'll find out.
Oh, I thought it just turned off.
He keeps saying, we will find it and we packed it. And it's like, it's a lot. The mental load is on her. Little Superman kid.
It's okay. By the end of this, we will have triumphed. Hopefully.
You're a brave little kid.
I would stay the heck out of this attic.
Oh, no. You're so not even close, little dude.
Ooh. Ouch.
Did they not hear that?
I mean, 2 stories up, right? Guess not. TV's kind
Is
of
he going to
loud.
see a ghost while he's kind of unconscious? And right now he's really like in between places. Oh, he's like passed out.
Guess that's the implication.
Dalton! Honey, where are you?
Stay here. Foster, stay with your sister.
That might be the
Score.
score.
Yeah.
What happened?
Did you fall? Did you fall off the ladder? How did you fall down?
Ugh.
What hurts? What hurts?
My leg
Can you move it? Can you move your leg? Is that okay? What happened to your head? Oh, gosh.
scraped it.
Okay.
You scared us, buddy.
Oh, her sheet music.
Yeah, you may be a superhero, buddy, but
But you're not invincible. You gotta be careful.
Got kryptonite.
Invincible's another comic.
I'm sorry I was pissy when you got home from work today.
Didn't notice.
What was that cream application? Just on his crow's feet?
I was trying to do some work today, and then Callie woke up. I'm scared nothing's gonna change.
It will, I promise you.
Oh, I know that feeling, girlfriend.
Thanks for letting me take some time to work on my music.
Come on. I want you to do it.
Okay, that's good. Good hubby.
Like a supportive partner.
There's a few that I can do something with.
I love all your songs.
Shut up! You do not.
Stop it.
Immediately have really cute chemistry.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
I was about to say, name your favorite.
Should write a song about me.
They're all about you.
Yeah, like how cool I am. Like, he's the coolest guy.
I interviewed him, and he was the coolest guy.
Aw. Which movie?
For Aquaman, I interviewed James Wan also.
Cool.
But Patrick was really lovely. And obviously, James Wan likes working with him.
I would say so. Oh. Dealing with that issue at home right now.
Leaky faucet. JK. The Jujeks are really close, guys. We're going to have some inside jokes.
we are, guys. Very, very close.
What is out that window?
I don't know, but
Foster, can you finish your eggs, please?
Always crying.
I like how they're taking their time. It's really a slow burn.
Hey, Mr. Sleepy Pants, get up.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't fuck with me right now. No, no,
Get out of
no.
that bed.
Yes,
Your mother's gonna kill us both.
just freak out when he wakes him up.
No, I'm scared he's not going to wake up, Andrew.
Dalton, come on, buddy. Gotta get ready for school. Hey.
Oh, my God.
Hey.
Oh, my God.
Dalton.
Oh, shit.
Dalton.
There is no brain damage that we've detected.
Okay, so he's in a coma.
He doesn't react to stimuli. He has no sleep-wake cycle. His scans are all normal. To be honest, I've never seen anything like it.
Jesus.
He can't just not wake up.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so what do we do? Does he stay here? Do we...
We'll conduct some further tests.
This music is wild.
It's only been a couple of days. It could take a little longer. Excuse me a minute, I have to step out.
That's not a good moment to step out. Come on, are you kidding me, Doc? So whatever happened to him up there,
Yeah, when he 3 months later? Wow.
if you were parents, you would be distraught. I mean, how would you be functioning?
What I've done here is I've inserted a nasogastric feeding tube. I measure from the tip of the nose to the earlobe.
This is so tragic.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. I don't know if I call this fine.
How can you? Healing through music, right?
She, prior to him not waking up, was like, I don't know if things are going to get better. It's like, and imagine if you were a solo parent right now and you have 3 kids. I mean, what do you, even with 2 of them and they don't know anybody in this town, they just moved, I'm guessing. How do you do this? You have a baby.
What the hell? I wonder when she tells hubby that she's hearing voices with the
Just
baby.
keep saying there's nothing you can do, right?
Yeah, but he's gonna be like, he's gonna say that it's because you're restless. Jesus.
If you're her, you're freaking out, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm me and I'm freaking out. Yeah, I can only imagine what she's doing.
She must just think it's like radio frequency, missed something.
Right. That makes sense.
Where is the baby monitor?
I thought I just saw it on the drawer, but maybe I...
What's this?
An award.
What's today's date? Did you get this today?
Not even,
Honey, why didn't you tell us?
not even in a joyous mood to share stuff right now because with his brother.
I know it's hard right now, but things are going to get better.
I can't believe you still have to parent your other kids when you're...
I'm going to show this to your dad. It's fantastic.
It's hard because you gotta still put on that.
I'm scared, Mom.
Scared of what?
Dalton, can I change rooms?
Why would you want to change room?
I don't like when he walks around at night.
When he walks around at night?
You heard that. But is he actually seeing Dalton, or is he just hearing footsteps and thinks it's Dalton? I never slept with the door open as a kid, did you?
I don't think I did.
I think that would have freaked.
I also shared a room with my younger brother.
I heard this noise coming from Callie's room, I had a look, but there was no one in there.
Probably just interference. Those things are always picking up somebody else's signal.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I don't know. It sounded so clear. It was like this.
What the hell is that?
This is when Tara would be screaming, grab a weapon.
Not the worst idea, though. I don't know if it's a supernatural thing. I don't know what you could do with
just
a
if
weapon.
You hear that.
Right, of course.
Just
yeah, because
you know,
they
I'm
don't.
not doing,
They don't
it's
know.
not a Shijek reaction, so I just have to bring some Shijek energy to it.
For sure, no.
Okay, dual purpose, to view and to beat.
You could hit someone hard over the head with that and inflict some damage. It's 2010, so I would assume this is before Ring, right?
Hello?
But like, you can't chalk that up to nothing. You guys both heard a clear knocking.
A repeating clear knocking. Whoa, Jesus! Wow.
There's someone there! I saw somebody! No, he's standing right there! He's standing right there!
Oh my God.
There's nobody here.
I saw someone.
Okay, take her, get Foster, go in Dalton's room.
He like seems annoyed. You know you just
What?
closed that and locked it. You know that. Yeah, at this point you got to be scared shitless.
Foster! What's going on? Your alarm's gone off.
Okay. What do you do from here? Number one.
Grab a weapon? I've probably closed the door, too. Yep, well, grab something.
I don't know that closing the door is even helpful in this scenario, though, because, okay, at least you grabbed something. I probably think 911.
He knows how to build up
This
suspense.
is why you can't.
Jesus Christ.
You can't think your wife is crazy for the noises and seeing something. You see what's happening. Something's up. He's going to be like, well, wind blew the door open. It was a gust of wind.
Yeah, he chain locked it.
Yeah.
So, don't know if you can attribute that to wind in his case.
James Wan is the name on the board.
Oh, I didn't see it.
There's a list of names.
Good catch. Ah, damn it. I'm so mad I missed that.
I hate that. Above Leslie and Yeesh is James Wan's name. Oh, and there was the clown just there on the board. Isn't that another movie of his?
They just told me I'm gonna have to stay late tonight to, I gotta grade some tests, and it's gonna be a while, so,
Oh, good. Wonder if that is.
Seeing in black and white, like the opening credits.
Yeah. Wonder if that's, like you said, going into another world.
I don't know how you could call your wife that day saying, I'm going to be late. Don't wake up. Don't wait up. A day after what happened. Get your ass home as quick as you can. Grade the papers at home.
Yeah, just out of fear of personal safety.
Did he respond to any of the new tests?
No, but we have to give it time.
He's not in a coma. They don't know what to call it.
Wow, that's incredible acting by her.
I feel like the universe is just trying to see how far I'll bend before I break.
Oh.
Well, the universe picked a fight with the wrong chick.
I like her.
Yeah.
It's okay. I got it. Thank you.
I feel like that's going to be relevant. The blanket's going to be curled up or something by the ghost in a little.
Jesus, what the?
Oh, remember the nurse said, call me if you see blood. Oh, it's a handprint.
Oh, yeah, it's not his blood.
Ooh, I know I'm nervous because I started biting my nails.
His phone, I just heard
Yeah.
vibrate.
Yeah, because he's not home. And there's an effing bloody print.
Josh, where are you? I need you to come home now. Please.
Oh, we're over a half hour into this movie. They're doing the Jaws tactic that you...
Building up suspense, barely showing the monster.
You've been coming home late every single night. In all the years you've worked at the school, you've never had to do that. Why, all of a sudden, are you staying back late?
it's grading tests. I mean,
Oh, so they didn't move towns.
I'm scared of this house. There's something wrong with this place. I'm not imagining it. I can feel it.
Not wrong.
you think our house is
Yeah.
haunted?
I don't think it. I know it. Things move around in here by themselves.
Yeah, she's very observant.
What do you think happened with the alarm night that you witnessed?
I need you. You're never here. Where are you?
I told you, I was grading tests.
You were asleep.
That's not what I mean. You're not here with me, avoiding it.
Like everything stressful, whether it's this or parking.
Oh, God, stop saying that, okay?
Yeah, but you have a wife and kids, so you have to be on a team here.
Fine. Deal with this.
Okay, honey, you have to give him a little more than that, though. You have to explain what you just handed him. He has no idea what he just looked at. Oh no. Couch sleeping life.
This looks like it'd be a really spooky haunted house. Let me know if you see anything that resembles what you saw at Universal Horror Nights.
I don't remember it at all, actually, except for like a house. I think it was just the shape of a house. That was part of a maze, I think. Oh, 1:53 a.m. That's a cool lens.
Yeah.
Oh, the shadows. Oh, goodness.
That is so effective how they use silhouettes like that.
I've been watching her in Platonic, so I've just been watching her in comedies for... This is like crazy to see. She's definitely got those horror eyes.
Josh.
She's nailing it.
Josh.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Jesus! Ugh.
Oh, poor thing.
I want to leave. Please, I want to leave this house. I can't spend another night here. Please, please help me.
Okay.
Good. Jeez.
Lorraine, please, you shouldn't be doing anything.
Oh, Lorraine.
Just sit down.
I'm perfectly capable of putting
Lorraine's
a few
the name of
things
the
away. I've been
Conjuring
for
girl.
Josh his whole life.
But that's not her.
They're connected.
I think it's you who should be sitting down by the looks of it.
What I can't believe is that we are doing this.
What's happening right now?
You must think I'm crazy.
Nobody, not me or anybody, knows what you're going through right now. And you don't have to apologize for anything.
Huh. It was sweet of her to say to her.
Okay, I guess followed them.
Oh, this song played for the horror house. I didn't remember this. Through the window. Oh, look at the little kid.
Call up your husband. You're moving right now.
I think the point is she can't run from it.
Yeah,
Wherever
no.
you go, there you are.
Of course.
Oh,
God.
very dull muted coloring is totally freaking me out.
Wow.
Dalton?
Oh my God, the shoes. Grab a weapon, okay. Oh no.
Following the terror rule book.
Oh no, I'm scared that it's her other kid or something.
Oh,
Playing
please,
dress
no.
up or something. Like, do not. Oh.
Nice Dutch angle.
I mean, put a nanny cam up if this is before Ring.
Hello?
Josh,
It's first line of a joke, right? Guy comes home to find his wife with a priest. What's going on here?
I should be going.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much for the tea.
This thing from the other house has followed us here. I saw something today. I thought it was a little boy, but it wasn't a child. It was something else.
So what, you just brought a priest in to get rid of it?
It's so funny because that's what he did in The Conjuring.
What's happening to Renee is real.
And it happened to her.
I came today because last night I had a dream about this place. I was in this house, but it was late at night. I was afraid.
Glad someone is there to at least validate what she's experiencing. Maybe make him slightly a bit of a believer. Although I still think he's going to be a little bit dismissive.
Until he sees it himself, he's just one of those.
Of course.
And I do understand. Like, I would like to think I would believe my partner, but at the same time, seeing is believing.
Yeah. Oh.
I asked it, "Who are you?" And it said it was a visitor. I said, "What do you want?"
Points right at Dalton.
It said Dalton. I can still hear that voice.
Just looking at them like they're crazy.
Yeah, he's a skeptic, and I get it. So am I. It's like, oh my God.
Holy crap.
What?
Like, how is he going to deny what he's hearing right now?
I mean, yeah. Where is Dalton? Oh, there he is.
Jesus! Oh my God!
Why does she look like that? She doesn't look like us.
I know someone who can help.
Look at the bloody handprint.
I'm Specs. This is Tucker.
We get an Exorcist from Best Buy. We're the Geek Squad.
You must be Josh.
Yeah, hi.
He's already told me your name, so.
Where is Elise?
I feel like I've seen that actor.
She sent us ahead to do some preliminary tests.
Helps weed out the nut jobs.
Is he in Darkness Falls? Ghostbusters.
What is that?
It's a trifle meter. Measures DC fields.
Looks like they're spraying for bugs.
This part very much so feels like The Conjuring.
It almost feels a little like Paranormal Activity, from what I remember.
I didn't see that.
It's a pretty good franchise.
This device measures changes in UV light. It's not that hard. You know what you're doing.
I might need some time alone to concentrate.
I like him. Clock?
Told you, it's Vecna. Oh, it's about to get freaky.
Yeah, it really is.
Shh. It's the twins from The Shining. All that confidence is gone. It's withered away.
Where does that energy go when we die?
We can call Elise now.
Whoa! I wasn't sure the doorbell was working.
Hey, Lynn Shaye. You also saw her in Nightmare on Elm Street 1. She was Nancy's teacher.
She wasn't sure the doorbell was working. I wonder if she tried it.
You've grown since I last saw you.
Since you last saw me?
Your mother and I have been friends a long time.
Oh, yeah, when the mom said she knew what was happening, it made me think maybe she experienced it.
We took tri-field and EMF readings of the whole house. All the wiring, alarm clocks, radios, toasters.
I don't think bad wiring is the problem here.
Yeah, her and Lorraine must know each other because of something that happened back in the day.
Stephen, do you have your sketchbook?
Yes, I do.
What do you need that for?
She tells me what she sees and I draw it. It's the most important part of her process.
The two of their dynamic is so
Leave the light off.
How am I going to see what I draw? Just can't wait for her to say this house is cleared now.
Hey, Dalton, you are a very handsome boy. Mom and Dad are here, so don't you worry.
Been in this type of situation before, it seems.
Well, you know, she's being called in because this is what she does.
Blood red face, black fingernails, black fingernails.
Damn, you can just see the terror in her face.
His feet are black. Slow down. Black. I can't slow down.
What is it?
Are we transitioning to see what she's seeing? Or just going to see the drawing? This is terrifying, and we're not even seeing it. We're just hearing about it.
Hey, what is it? I'm not sure if you're ready to hear this yet.
No, but tell us.
This is what I believe, and it may contradict a previous medical diagnosis, but you called me here, and I'm taking that as an acceptance of my readings.
Just say it.
Yeah.
What do you think's going on with
listen to anything
Dalton?
at this point.
Your son isn't in a coma. These disturbances, they followed you to a new home. It's not the house that's haunted. It's your son. Have you ever heard of astral projection?
Yes, is that?
Feels like it's something happened to him.
You see, these are people with the ability to leave their physical body and to travel to different places in astral form.
Maybe this is why he doesn't do good in stressful situations. Something happened to him.
He's been doing it in his sleep, and it's that very lack of fear that has led him to travel too far and to become lost.
Wow. It's interesting.
Lost where?
In a place that I call the further.
Further.
What does that mean?
Is a dark realm. There are entities that know this because they can smell it. That's why they're gathered around him.
Are these the things that I've been seeing?
She's like, that's made the most sense of what I've been hearing lately.
They are all trying to get inside of his physical body simply because they crave life. But there are other entities and have a more insidious agenda.
Insidious.
A demon who seeks Dalton's body for one reason: to cause pain to others.
Huh.
He's the closest of all the entities to getting inside of him.
What do you mean the closest?
They can't just walk into the bodies of the living anytime they please. From their realm, it takes time, it takes energy. But the longer that Dalton's astral body, the easier it is to possess him.
It's already been at least 3 months.
Is there anything we can do to bring Dalton back?
I don't know
What do you have to do? Do you have to like go into the further after him?
Somebody coming into our home and telling us that the reason our son is in a coma is because his soul is floated off somewhere in another dimension.
I mean,
Well, she said he's not in a coma, actually. You're not even fully listening. Yeah.
I did this to make sure you could feel at ease, and if it helped, great. I've listened to the Dog and Pony Show.
What do you think happened in that room, dude, when you walked in?
Why is our son still in a coma? Why can't the doctors tell us what is wrong with him?
How did the voice of reason become the bad guy here?
What do you think ripped the room apart?
You don't believe me.
they're such great actors, these two.
It's such a different role for Patrick than the Conjurers, too. It's just cool.
This is dangerous. You guys come into the home and you make some tenuous connection between him and the images my wife is seeing, and voila.
She said she needs the full trust, but...
Thank you. I really understand. I thank you for your hospitality. Good luck.
She doesn't want to do it without the trust, yeah. That woman's like, good luck. I know that you're going to need it.
Did you go somewhere? No, you're right here. You are right here.
Yeah, they're kids. Oh, they're with Lorraine.
They're with Lorraine.
Yeah. And Lorraine's his mom, right?
I believe so. Yeah, because she. Oh, look how the grain is saturated there in that one frame. Well, Roxy said, "Seeing is believing."
He's giving Darth Maul.
I was thinking that too. Darth Maul all the way, just with hair.
Yeah.
And this is after 1999. This is 2010, so.
Look at all his drawings of the things that he drew.
Be funny if they actually casted Ray Parker in that role. I mean,
Last night, I watched myself sleep. Yeah, people can do that. I cannot.
and I flew and
Away.
Away.
He thinks there's dreams. It's such an interesting premise. It's not where I thought this movie was going.
It's incredible physical acting, though. I feel how much this is. Like. All right, yeah, we'll give it a shot. Try anything at this point. I do like that theme of the writing of skepticism versus doing anything for your child.
I'm going to be completely honest with you about the results. If there's no dialogue established, I'm going to tell you.
These still cameras are rigged.
They use this kind of thing in The Conjurers, too.
One day I will check it out.
You're going to see a lot of confusing things you don't understand, but do not question them and do not speak in any way, okay?
It's like a seance. Dude, the limited screen time Lynn Shaye has had so far, she's really effective.
So good. She's
yeah.
so good, yeah.
Whoa. Wonder if that was really uncomfortable for her to wear.
I was thinking, good on her for being willing to put that on.
Yeah. Oh, what a cool shot.
We're calling out to you, Dalton. Tell us you're safe. Tell us where you are. Dalton, can you hear us? Answer us.
You have to believe, Patrick.
Jesus. That's like Joyce looking for Will in season 1. Wearing the perfect shirts, actually.
Who's there? Dalton, it's your mother and father. Dalton, why aren't you talking anymore? If they hear me, they'll hurt me.
Oh, poor Dalton.
Who will hurt you? Who will hurt you, Dalton?
The mask is scary.
The man with the 2 lightsabers.
Do you think he means the red face?
I got to imagine that's what
on
he
his
said.
face, oh yeah.
Dalton, can you find your way out? Follow my voice.
Oh, come on, Dalton. You got this, buddy.
Dude, we still have half this movie left.
Oh,
There's
really?
No way.
Oh.
No shot Dalton finds right now.
No, not yet.
Oh, my God. You, Mommy, and Daddy. Help.
Like, I'd be so terrified being wherever he is as an adult. I can only imagine what a young little boy.
Yeah, but sometimes as a kid, you're more fearless, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
But you're right.
Also, I get scared more easily than most people do, so.
Bitch.
It's not Dalton anymore.
Yeah, of course. I think talking about...
Unless Dalton's calling her a filthy.
I don't know if Dalton knows that language yet. Wow, such a smart way to use, without actually having to go there, by using visuals and writing on paper. So smart.
Dalton.
What the hell? Whoa! Holy crap. Is the monster thing in him? Damn.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
At least Patrick Wilson's seeing this, right?
I think he would be. Yeah, I think he is seeing it.
Turn on the light. Leave this body now.
Whoa.
3 cameras, around the clock. We got nothing.
Really? Oh my god, I thought something in Speck's brain had been.
Take a look. Take a look.
There wasn't anything else cold to put on your head?
I went through it, frame by frame by frame.
Whoa. Right, the hooves or the legs or the feet.
What was that?
Look at it.
It's Lorraine. I was about to ask that, yeah.
Mom, what are you doing here?
This happened to him as a kid. I
was
feel
that's
like,
what
yeah.
I said earlier. It was like something happened to him as a kid.
There's something we must talk about. Lorraine, have a seat.
Did this exact same thing
He
happen to
could
him as a
astral
kid?
project, yeah.
Go on, tell him.
Tell me what, Mom?
The reason I knew to call Elise in this situation, the reason I know her so well,
Oh no.
is because I called her myself once, years ago, to help you.
Oh shit.
What are you talking about, Mom?
It's no accident that your son is a gifted traveler.
It's in his DNA.
Yeah.
The ability was handed down to him.
By his father.
No, I can't do that.
Where the kids?
That's why we kept seeing him. I was like, is this like from the past?
You were terrified of an old woman who you said used to come visit you at night. I told you to grow up, and then I saw her for myself.
I mean, I like the plot twist. Do you think she should have told before? I mean, once all this
I
started
wonder why
happening?
she didn't. I wonder if there was a reason.
Now I wonder if what I said is actually going to happen. Because he can astral project to go into the further? That's the only thing I could think of now.
At first, I thought it was a camera problem, and then I saw her again.
Really wanted to possess his body.
In each photo, she got closer
Or his vessel. Oh my goodness.
and closer.
That kid actor must have been terrified.
Remember?
I don't.
And your ability to astral project was the only way to stop her from getting into you.
Yeah, that's why.
But in the back of your mind, you're still afraid to have your picture taken, aren't you?
I kept those photos hidden from you ever since.
That's why she didn't reveal any of this.
I advised Lorraine to hide them, to stop taking your picture, to just let you forget.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
Who is she?
A parasite. She befriended your astral body. Your son is out there, and you are the only one that can bring him back.
Reminds me a little too of It Chapter 2, where they repress a lot of their childhood. That pain and that trauma.
You can do this.
I love you.
I like how she was saying too earlier in the movie, like parking tickets, whatever, like you just, anything stressful, you're not here with me. And like he's going into the ultimate stressful situation.
Remember why you're traveling. Do not draw attention to yourself. If they realize you are not one of them, they will come for your physical body in this world.
Jeez.
So dangerous.
Yeah, but.
Close your eyes, Josh. Take a deep breath and relax. With each breath, just listen to the ticking of the metronome. Focus on the spot in the center.
It's so scary.
The universe is deathless because having no finite self, it stays infinite. A sound man by not advancing himself.
It's useless. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Black and white. Oh.
Yeah, I see this. You know, this is a real percentage of the population that can do this.
Really?
Yeah, that can watch themselves dream.
Let my voice be
Astral
a guide,
dreaming?
keep a steady stride into the further.
I'm not talking about going into other whatever, but they can watch themselves dreaming.
Dalton.
Be careful where you walk. Oh,
I wonder how they shot this.
I was just thinking that too. Oh, is that him as a kid? Yeah. Where's that parasite? I would imagine that's the one that's going to want to get into his body. His younger self is pointing him in the right direction.
He's in.
If I was Rose Byrne's character, I'd be so afraid I was going to lose my husband and my son.
That's what I was also thinking a few minutes back. I understand. Oh,
Hello?
No, you have to pretend to be one of them, remember, dog?
Wait.
Like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Hello?
Stop saying hello. You're going to get out yourself. Is that a woman crying?
Think so? I just barely see anything, but it sounds like it.
I'm looking for my son, Dalton, there.
Oh, is that the little kid we saw earlier? Yeah. Dude, you're brave, but read the room where you're at.
Yeah, he's like walking into this like it's like a library and he's in search of something. It's just crazy. Be a little sneakier, my dude.
I know I said it earlier, but I wonder if music is going to help in any way.
Yeah, I think that's a great call, but that would be very Stranger Things. Right?
Maybe that's where, if that is the case, but maybe maybe that's where they got inspiration from. If that's where it goes. This is so 1950s. Don't talk to them.
We keep seeing her at the house. They look like wax figures. Oh, kind of like the wax apple. Remember when he tried to take a bite of the apple?
Yeah, that's right. Ugh. Yeah, I would, me in real life, I would be like just shaking if I was trying to hold still that long.
Tell me where my son is.
Oh, she shot this family?
That's dark. One of them was her twin. Is it her family?
It must be.
Huh.
I don't think she's going to help you find Dalton, my dude.
Ugh. That made me smile.
Yeah. Covered that for the channel.
Check those reactions out. We know they came out after this. It's just what it reminds us of.
Do your best smile.
Didn't you say you knew? Is it Ray Nicholson?
Yeah, we were
You went to college, right?
Together, yeah. Oh, you think that could smile? I was like, what did you just see?
Smile too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he looks so much like his dad.
He does.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that'd be so scary to watch. Poor Rose.
What's happening to him?
You'd want to pull him out, but you can't, right?
Ooh.
Jesus.
I don't know if there's what.
You're stronger than they are, Josh.
You got this, Josh.
You can beat them. You are stronger. You are the one alive.
Get away from me!
Woo!
Send it.
Nice job, Josh. The red room. Red room.
Always with the red doors and the red rooms. You gotta feel bad anytime there's a lot of candles on set if they're practical. There's one person's job who it is for continuity of candles.
It's got to be a pain in
Tough
the butt.
job. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Been there for so long.
He's so scared.
What is that, Darth Maul's lair?
Dalton?
Daddy?
Oh my god.
The way this is shot, though, it's giving too dreamlike. I don't know.
I wonder if both of them are there, Darth Maul and the parasite that's been trying to get to him when he was a kid.
The woman.
Yeah, that's what I mean, the parasite.
Yeah.
Face me, buddy, face me. Come here. We'll get you out. We'll get you out, buddy, okay? Daddy's here. Daddy's here.
Oh, no.
I didn't like that look. Isn't this the song you said was at the haunted house?
Yeah. What happens when this song plays? If It's funny because I don't remember one of these images, but I do remember hearing this song.
I think music really elicits memories. Oh, it's so Darth Maul now when you really see it up close.
Look at me. None of this is real, okay? This is not real. Look at me. Look at my eyes, buddy. None of this is real. We're gonna go home, okay? You gotta help me.
Oh, Dad, it kind of feels real.
Oh my God, Dad. He is looking.
Ugh.
What's that tongue do?
I don't want to find out.
Freak.
Whoa. Come on, Josh. You're stronger than them.
He got his son out of the chair. Yeah, okay.
Oh, he just hit him with the tail? Whoa.
He's made contact.
Lord of the Rings vibes.
Yeah. Sauron.
No way is this mofo gonna let you just leave.
He found your son. I know it.
Well, then wake him up for God's sake.
I can't. He needs to find us.
Maybe talk to him then.
Play music for him to follow. I don't know.
It's a good idea because she did ask him before, like, "What's your favorite song of mine?"
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she did. And no, we haven't seen it. It's just they've been dropping clues about music and healing through music.
We could still be dead wrong.
Yeah, of course. There could
But the
be
piano is right there,
yeah,
so
could be a totally different thing that they do. Could also be to subvert expectations.
Please do something!
healing through music.
Josh, follow my voice. Get away! Get away! Follow my voice, Josh.
Oh.
Daddy, listen, I think it's Mommy.
Josh.
Oh my God, through all the whispers trying to hear.
Yeah, but they're hearing it too.
Yeah, they're gonna try too.
Jeez.
Follow my voice.
But they're not all evil. They just want to be alive. We heard just some of them are. What if the kid makes it back, but Josh doesn't?
Damn. There's always a bigger light. What are you thinking, red demonic dude or that parasite woman?
I'm hoping it's the kid.
I mean, I'm hoping that dude.
Yeah, I'm thinking the woman, though. Oh, no. What's been taken from there? A knife?
It's a butcher knife, maybe. Who knows? Whoa!
That was creepy.
There's something in there! In there!
What's in the drawer?
Stephen, Lorraine, go check on Dalton. What? Go check on Dalton. What? Go check on Dalton now.
Why do you keep saying what? She said 3 times.
Oh my God.
The baby?
I think it's just what.
Oh, no, there is no baby.
Yeah. They're at Lorraine. They're at Lorraine's.
They're crossing over into our world.
Shite.
Oh, because they all followed her
They
voice.
followed the voice, yeah.
No, you have to shine the light on Josh. Come on.
Knock on the door.
Josh, come back to us, please.
It's not the right house?
I'm right behind you. Go.
No, why can't he go? He's exhausted? Oh, no.
You?
Oh, is it the parasite woman? I gotta imagine it's the only one he would say you to.
Yeah. Can't believe you let go of his son. Oh, no.
Well, I think the kid had to go up to his own body, but still he should have just.
He said, I'm right behind you. It's
Yeah.
like, walk him up there.
Didn't that happen in Poltergeist? I can't remember.
I didn't see that.
It's been so long since Sarah and I reacted to it, but. Oh.
Yeah, it's creepy as hell. Oh.
Yep, that's her.
What do you want from me?
I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you anymore.
You can get away from me.
Wow, that's an incredible shot.
Get away from me!
Leave
me alone!
Oh, but no, son.
Is it Josh?
Is it him or is it?
I mean, the music sounds hopeful.
Yeah, it does. Imagine you open your eyes and you're like, Grandma? Oh no, I'm still sus.
Yeah, it happened pretty abrupt and quickly.
I got Dalton. He's awake. Oh, my boy. He's okay.
We'll see.
Is it him? Speak, Dalton.
Yeah, I gotta imagine you'd be starving.
Yeah, but say something. I just feel like, is it him?
No, you can't be tired.
Yes, I can. No, you've been asleep for far too long. And you know what? I'm never letting you go to sleep again.
Yeah, like it would be scary. Like, don't go anywhere.
You showed me a new world.
No, I didn't. You've been there before, remember?
Is that gonna be the twist at the end? He's still in the further.
Well, let's hope I forget again. I guess I don't need these anymore.
Or is she? Oh no.
Oh, I feel like you're onto something, Roxy.
She knows that somebody else is in his body too,
Yeah.
or something.
Is it the parasite that's in him?
I'm gonna get rid of these.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Why did you do that? Why would you do that to me when you know how I feel about that? Why?
What?
Why?
No.
No.
Bitch!
Oh, no, he used bitch. It must be the old woman in him. Or the man.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's dead.
Oh, no. He's still in the further. Are we ending the movie like this?
Does feel like that with a slow push. That's the old woman. The hand is the old woman. The hand is the old woman. Yeah.
Oh.
But right here.
Oh, my God. Damn. Oh, my goodness.
Insidious 2 immediately.
Yeah, seriously. I want to see how this gets resolved.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we got to get Josh back.
What?
I can't
Oh
imagine.
no, why is it recommending chapter 3 it was?
Chapter 3, not 2?
What happened to 2?
Well, I'm sure Greg will tell us what order
Damn.
properly to do this. So let's
All right.
make sure there's no,
Here we go, friends.
yeah, there's no effort.
Citizens of Reject Nation, thanks so much for watching Insidious with us. We want to go down this journey with you, so if you want to do it with us, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, all that good stuff. Thank you to Prepper for helping edit us down. These horror movies are almost impossible to edit, so you guys are just doing the most amazing job, and we really appreciate you. If you haven't already, become a patron today, patreon.com/TheRealRejects. That's where you can sync up with your own copy. That's where Greg and John cover stuff exclusively. That's where you get discounts on our awesome, sweet, sick, nasty merch, rejectnationshop.com for things like this. We've got a Sheject exclusive line as well, but this is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Really
comfy too.
Really dig this one. Yeah, it is. All our stuff really is. And if you're on Apple and Spotify, 5-star, thumbs up. Don't forget, we love to hear what you guys have to say. I read every single comment, my dude. So be nice, be kind to one another and to us. All right. We will get to Patreon questions, which is another tier of patrons who can ask questions to us, and that's how we guide our reviews. But before we do that, Andrew, let me just ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you feel about the first Insidious movie?
I thought they did a great job, not only world building, but just did a really great job of building up tension. It was a slow burn, but it was very intentional. And I like how we got to know this family. You know, when it came to Rose Byrne's character, you know, she was very very domesticated. She really loves her family, and she is into her music, and
which didn't play a part like we thought.
yeah, but there was a good. You know what? I also like subversion of expectations
red herring,
too. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. But and also too, they had a very fascinating relationship. Like he was pretty supportive, although there were times too. And there was a good reveal too of that. Why, like in stressful situations, he was not there for her, and in the, the relationship. Why he wasn't in that way supportive when it came for strenuous situations. We got I thought it was a pretty good plot twist and reveal that I didn't see. I mean, I did say earlier on, and while we were reacting to it, I was like, did something happen in his past, and that's why he's kind of something has been repressed. And I thought it worked well into the plot, and also worked well into an arc of that he's got to come to the forefront and kind of become a hero in a way, and like go through a hardship in that way. And I thought it was a good character arc moment for him, but. Just having to deal with one of my favorite things about this film was the way they dealt with the themes of skepticism versus, as I mentioned earlier, skepticism versus just what we do for our kids as parents. You know what I mean?
Especially when you're like helpless, hopeless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I mean, really put into a really tough situation. But I got more to say. But what did you think?
I was just looking up when this came out in James Wan's career, because it's interesting that this was before the Conjuring movies, because I do feel like James Wan grew significantly from this point. Like I thought this movie was really good, and there's a lot of very, very similar things about Insidious to The Conjuring, and a lot of similar themes: supernatural, family, Patrick Wilson being one of the two main characters, protecting your kids, not believing, skepticism, all of that stuff is very prevalent in the Conjureverse. So I was like, wow, I wonder, but this doesn't feel as fully developed sometimes as those concepts. So I do feel like this is really cool to watch after seeing that kind of what his trajectory was. But I really did like this. I am interested in thematically ghosts, and I was more interested in the house not being possessed, but by the astral projection aspect of this, which was a cool way to do this, because they could have done it many other ways. And I just think it's more common for us to be like, this house is not safe, as opposed to like, what are you going to do when your kid's body isn't safe? You're not going to not be with his body. So, yeah, I really like that. I'm also looking that Lee Winnell wrote Saw, and James Wan directed it. So I do think that was maybe a little Saw image that we saw with
that makes sense too. That's the guy who was playing Specs, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, he was really
That's
good
the team.
in this too.
He was very good.
I like how they played off that trope too, and like where we as an audience, especially in horror films, where if we think the house is possessed, you're going to just move right away. But it's still, I like I was talking about earlier with the world building of when it comes to what are the rules in this universe with the further and astral projecting and all that. And I thought I like the way it was handled. And I have not really seen many of James Wan films.
Oh, okay.
I've only
you haven't seen the Conjuring movies.
I haven't seen The Conjuring.
So
I haven't seen any of
those,
Saw.
We do see in The Conjuring houses possessed or dolls possessed. So like I was glad that this was a little twist on that. So instead it wasn't just like, get out of the house again. I think you should watch The Conjureverse.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's on here or if Greg doesn't have me do that, I mean, at some point I will definitely check it out. But yeah, I've only seen Aquaman, and I think he did Fast and Furious 7, right? So I've only gotten a little.
Did you see Saw?
No, I have not seen any of the Saw films. I don't know if I'm ever going to watch those. That might be a bit much in terms of.
James Wan did Fast and the Furious 7?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I don't even remember that.
I remember when it was announced, it was like, huh. I don't know much of his work, but I know he's done more of the.
Wow, I completely forgot about that. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Furious 7. Damn. And you saw Aquaman, like you said.
Yeah. And Tara and I reacted to it on the channel. Go check that out. But yeah, like I said, I really like that was a very ambiguous ending too, and I like that it got us to the point where I want to see right now what happened. Like, because we know Josh's astral projection at least is is in the further. So I want to see, like, I want to explore that more. And I also think they did a really good job, as you pointed out earlier, of doing the Jaws thing of not really showing us too much of
they took
any
their
of
time.
Yeah, really took their time on this film, and I appreciated that a great deal, because slow burns can, if you do not execute on that, you can lose your audience so quickly. And I was locked in pretty much the whole time.
So I'm just looking at our journey ahead, nothing specific, but there's an Insidious Chapter 2 that came out in 2013. And then it seems as if there's a Insidious Chapter 3 in 2015, looking just off brief look like a different cast. Then in 2018, Insidious: The Last Key, some similar cast to this, but some different. And then in 2023, there's Insidious: The Red Door. So
well, we did see a red door.
So we do have quite a bit of Insidious to do.
I'm guessing we got to do, even though it recommended 3 for some reason.
I know we got to do 2. That was confusing to me too. That's why I looked. I was like, there's one like VOD or something.
Yeah, well, obviously we'll ask Greg to verify.
They just
but
might
I'm guessing
not have got the streaming rights on that platform, so it could be somewhere else.
Could be that, but yeah. Overall, I really enjoyed this film. Obviously, it's very difficult for me, especially when we got headphones on to watch horror. But I think they did a good job of building
Why do you
up
say that?
Because I can't control the mute button and I can't run out of the room. That's why.
Did you find this to be particularly scary?
Yeah, because not only did I not know what was going to happen, from a perspective of just as I was learning just what the further and all the, and it's supernatural. So, we as humans, when it comes to supernatural, a lot of stuff is just out of our control. It's not as simple as do the terror rule, grab the weapon, and you know what I mean? Yeah. You can defend yourself. So, you're learning as you go along in these types of films. So I was emotionally invested in this family, and I was worried about as Ty Simpson's character, Dalton. Yeah. So I was really worried about him. I mean, he's in a situation too where like medical science is not the answer. So
yeah, that is scary.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to the Patreon questions and see what you guys have to ask us. Appreciate you guys. Here we go. J. Dell says, since Insidious reveals that Dalton isn't possessed but actually astral projecting, do you think the movie becomes scarier once you realize the threat isn't in the house but in the further? Would you ever risk going into the further to save someone you love?
Yeah, I mean, as I just mentioned, once we get into supernatural territory, which, I mean, the film really hinted at first in the beginning, because once we saw the silhouette in the background changing from black and white, and it was giving us hints. I think also, too, you mentioned with the title screen, it was like very ghostly type of figures as well. So I think it really hinted at that, because I stayed away from, as I do with all reactions, I stayed fully away from spoilers, and I didn't know anything about this film. But yeah, once you realize the threat is not actually human, it totally gets more terrifying, at least for me. And then, would I risk going into the further to save someone I love? I mean, I'd be terrified as shit. But yeah, of course, anyone.
If it's your child, then your answer to that is no.
I mean, yeah, if you have the ability to go in there, of course it's going to be scary.
Crazy.
Yeah,
like no, screw my kid. Let them be in there.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep them on the coma machine and hope they pull through, even though I know medical science is not going to be the answer.
Yeah,
I would hope the answer is yes.
I do think it was scarier that the threat was not coming from the house, and yes, I would go in. Andrew, will you hit us with Kev B?
Yep. Kev B, after seeing that wild astral projection stuff, would you ever want to give it a shot yourself? Or is the further just a total nope for you forever?
I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
Especially after seeing it. But I'm sure some people can astral project to cool places.
Yeah. If we're talking about the further,
right?
Definitely as an option and not to save someone we love. Definitely not. If you're talking about going to a haunted house like Roxy did, I'll do that. That sounds fun for like 20 or 30 minutes, but I don't want as an option to go to the further. I'm totally good.
Pass. Flying Scotsman 4072. Hi, Roxy and Andrew. Insidious came out 3 years before the Conjuring movie. Given both franchises are helmed by James Wan in some capacity creative-wise, how would you compare this movie to The Conjuring? Well, you haven't seen it.
Yeah, this is all you.
I would say that the first Conjuring really blew me away, and this movie is very good, too. This really helps me understand how James Wan and Leigh Whannell... did Leigh Whannell... right? The first Conjuring movie, how James Wan at least grew and like what he was interested in diving deeper into, because this movie clearly, like if I had seen this without knowing that it was James Wan, I would have. Oh no, Chad Hayes wrote the first Conjuring. Well, so at least James Wan, I would have been like, this is clearly has impacted the Conjureverse.
I will say though, and I know this doesn't go to your question though, but in comparing it to Aquaman, a film of James Wan I have seen, it shows me that he really has an attention to detail. He's very visually stylistic, and I appreciated so much of what he did in this film and that one as well. And whether it's from cinematography, whether it's using music to elevate each scene and to use it to the pulse of each scene as well, because I thought as well too, like whether it's directing the actors or using the score to propel what was happening, because a lot of the score also like freaked me out in this.
The score was really
it was really effective actually.
But I do think that this movie was slightly bumpier than the Conjuring movie, like with some of the editing choices, some of the coloring. But it's still good. It just seemed like a slightly lower budget version. But I loved the actors. I think he's really an actor's director.
Oh, for sure.
He really can pull performances out of people like no other. So I love this, and I am slightly more interested in ghosts, or not ghosts, the astral projection stuff, than I am in some of the Conjureverse stuff. But that's just because some of the Conjureverse stuff does not do well for me. Like I didn't love the Nun franchise. There's so many different arenas, but the actual first Conjuring and second Conjuring movies.
Gotta at some point get you in the Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, I really want to watch that.
Those were
I'd be
very
really
interesting.
interested.
Yeah.
Jay Rushton.
What up, Jay? Question: the whole tiptoe through the tulips camera work is great. What is your reaction to the camera work in this film?
It was really interesting when we finally get that shot.
That one steady camera.
Yeah, of Patrick and of what's her name that we really like?
Lynn Shaye.
Lynn Shaye.
She was great. Elise.
Those were so good. But I love the camera work in this. I thought it was really interesting, and I also think that horror movies and shaky cam are synonymous with each other.
Yeah.
It's a great way to freak us out.
Sure, yeah, and I thought the camera and cinematography in this film was very creative. It was very effective, and also too, there were so many times where the way it was used in this film was very effective, because a lot of times the way it was used, you weren't sure if it was actually a supernatural thing from a POV standpoint, if that's like something was watching them. So I thought, and also too, a lot of times they were using close-ups as well as a lot of wide shots and oneers. So it was just so well done in this film. I love the cinematography.
Coming in from Jaden Rhodes.
All right.
This was the scariest movie when I was 8 or 10 years old. Not 9, though. 8 or 10.
8 or 10, yeah.
But since then, I do think some jump scares are a little lazy, but that doesn't take away from the great script this movie is. I'm curious if y'all agree. I didn't find it to be lazy.
I mean, I get scared at anything,
There weren't that many jump scares.
Yeah, there was only, a
couple.
Yeah, a few here and there. So, I mean, I don't personally agree, but I thought everything was fine. But like I said earlier, I like that they used in the score, I think there was like some quartets and some strings, and I like how they used that too to get me at least on edge of a few times. So I didn't feel it was being lazy in that way. It was relying on the score, it was relying on the performance. Like there was one specific scene too from the kid who played Dalton. Like you could see the terrified look, like just watching some of the actors and their facial expressions and their physical acting. And Rose Byrne, there was one scene from her too where she was terrified and she was like pouring her heart out. Like I was like genuinely terrified just watching their performances as well. So I wouldn't say they relied just on jump scares. That's me.
Yeah, I'm with you. Andrew, you're a trivia guy, so hit us with these two
Yes,
trivia overflows, please.
All right, from J. Dell, trivia. The red-faced demon's look was partly inspired by Darth Maul from Star Wars. Naturally so, of course. And the filmmakers only showed him in quick flashes at first to make his full reveal at the dinner table even more shocking. Yeah, that makes total sense. I mean,
there's no way it wasn't inspired by him.
Of course, yeah. No, we kept on saying that. I mean, there's a reason for it. I got to imagine too. I don't know James Wan personally or know like what films he's into. Although I got to imagine Jaws is one of them. But he's clearly a horror fan and clearly a sci-fi fan. So I got to imagine he likes Star Wars. And final one from Kev B, trivia as well. The eerie further scenes were filmed in LA's abandoned Herald Examiner building, notorious for its coverage of the 1947 Black Dahlia murder.
Wow, creepy.
Do you know about
The Black Dahlia murder?
Yeah.
A little bit.
really?
I didn't know the Herald Examiner building that's what it was known for, but that's interesting.
Yeah, it gives it a little bit of authenticity, right?
Yeah. Well, thank you for that trivia
Yeah.
and thank you for those questions. We really appreciate you guys. If you're excited to see us cover more from the Insidious franchise, then make sure you let us know. We love hearing from you. And hopefully we'll see you guys back for Insidious Chapter 2. Later from the Jujeks. See you soon, Rejects.